Yo guys, what's going on? Echo Defined back with another video. Today we are doing front wheel drive, how to tune, how to build. So I'm picking up an EK here and we're just going through the paint jobs to see what we can put on it. You know what, I've used this paint job before, let's just have it again. So obviously we got to go for the build first because you can't tune a car if you don't have anything to tune. So hopefully this tutorial helps you guys on how to tune a front wheel drive car and build a front wheel drive car. If it did, drop a subscribe, drop a like and drop a comment telling me how many people you've beaten now that you know how to run a front wheel drive car. So obviously the people that watch my channel most of the time will know how to do this because they drag race quite a lot. But for all these new people that don't know how to race front wheel drive, this is how. So Honda Type R 97. Most people run all motor Ks. This means, so there's the difference between a B18 and a K20 is an engine, obviously, they're both engines. This is the K20, the stock engine. The stock engine is the B18. So let's put in the K20. Obviously, we're running no boost, so you're not going to want a turbo or a shitty supercharger. And obviously, you want to keep it front wheel drive, so you don't need to mess with that. If you want a front bumper, go ahead. I'm not saying don't, I'm not saying do. If you want, but do not put this on. This is terrible. I don't know why people do that. But yeah, so if you want to put any of these on, I'm just going to put that one on because it looks reasonably nice. Some people run wings. I don't see why they do it. It just weighs you down. Obviously not put that one on. But if you want to, go ahead. I don't put on a rear bumper, but I do put on skirts. So let's go for them because they look semi-decent. Move to tyres. Obviously you're going to want race tyres. Doesn't matter about Horizon Edition once again, so I'm just going to put on the regulars. Obviously as it's front wheel drive you want to upgrade the front tyres because you want more grip. Rear tyres, leave them like pizza cutters, 195. Rims, light rims. Some people do heavier ones, but I tend to do light ones just because you get better pull on top end. Obviously rim size you don't want that. Clutch, transmission, and now this is a very argued over thing. So the driveline in front wheel drive cars gives you a little bit more spin, but as you can see the stock one weighs a little bit more than the race one. So if you know how to pedal, then put in the race one. If you don't know how to pedal, put in the stock one. So I'm just gonna go in the middle. I know how to pedal, but I'm not gonna show how to pedal on this one. We'll go into that on another video. So obviously you want the race diff. Brakes, you do not want brakes. If you upgrade them, it takes weight off the tires, which makes them spin more. So let's put stock brakes on it. Race suspension, because we're not going for lifted front ends. We want a lifted rear end, but not a front end. Roll bars, yes. No roll cage. You do not want a roll cage, and you do not want weight reduction. If you put weight reduction in, you will not get grip for the entire race. So no weight reduction. Engine upgrades. Everything but a flywheel. Let's quickly do this and then we will go on to the tuning aspects of the all motor K. So 477 all motor K. If you did a boosted K, it would be 719 horsepower. So let's go outside. Let's give this beast a tune. Right then. So, obviously, because we're front wheel drive, we're going to want grip in the front. So raise that, and lower that even. 15 psi. I like to run high in the front and in the rear because you don't need grip at the rear. Well, you do if you're going to try and turn, but gearing, it needs to be quite long. But I'm going to put the final drive near acceleration. So let's put it at around 460. Let's just go 470. So we're going to want to bump up this first gear quite a bit. We'll do the gears afterwards, but you're gonna want to run a 4 gear. So let's put that about there. And then third and fourth are very short in a Honda because you want to stay in the VTEC. But we can make them a little bit longer so we can get some good top end if we're doing a highway pull. So obviously you want to keep these. You want to keep it straight in the front. I'll just put +5 in the rear. The toe doesn't matter, and I'm just gonna keep it at 6.5 because that's what I normally do. Right, this is a very sought after tune, so I'm gonna give you the best tune that I can give you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna raise the anti-roll bar stiffness in the front and the rear. And same for the front springs. But for the rear, we're going to put it at about 1000. Ride height all the way low in the front, all the way high in the rear. Dampening, stiff in the front, low in the rear. Stiff in the front, low in the rear. So that's completely opposite to a rear-wheel drive car, which would be 1, 10, 10, 1, or 1, 10, 10, 5, or something like that. The differential is very key in this car. You never want it too high, so we're going to put it at around 38. So now we're getting there. Starting to look like a proper front-wheel drive drag car. So by the first launch, we can already see that our first gear is too long, our second gear is too long, and our third gear is way too long. We didn't even get into fourth. So, all Motor Ks should be, they're able to trap 136 most of the time. If you're not getting 136, it doesn't matter, but you should be aiming for a 136. So, let's try this. Right. There we go. So we've shortened first, shortened second, and third and fourth. But you don't want to be spinning off the line. Don't be afraid to hit the red line a few times because that means it's probably just spinning. So make this a little bit longer, this a bit longer, this a bit longer, and this one click longer. See if we spin. A little bit. Don't be afraid to red line. Right, okay. So we need to make first a little bit longer, and second a little bit longer, and then we'll be good. So let's try 2 clicks on that one, 1 click on that one, and let's try this. That's good. Right. Before I finish the video and before we finish the tune, I'm going to show you the difference between the race drive line and the sport drive line that I've got in here. Also, fourth needs a little bit of adjustment. So let's change that real quick. Let's just go over to the auto show. Right, it doesn't matter about third and fourth at the moment. If you're going to use this tune, then make third a little bit longer and fourth 1 click longer. But let's show the difference between the drive lines. That's not drive line, that is drive line. So, here we go. £5 lighter. Let's see how much of a difference this makes to the spin pattern. Most people don't even know about this, so you guys are very, very lucky to get something like this. So, see how much we spun then? Keep in mind it wasn't a lot more, but it was still, that's still wasted time. Still time you could have had not pedaling rather than pedaling. So that's second gear. Try not to launch in second gear, it's not very good. Yep, this is a good tune. I would recommend, if you found this a good tune, that you share it to your friends, because obviously no one's going to be able to argue that this is my tune if you change the rims and change some stuff on it. If you change the body kit or something, no one's going to be like, oh yeah, you're running Echo Defying tune in your car, lower it for me so I can see. They'll be like, okay, yeah, sure. He just lowers it, brings it back up, baits him, 10 mil, all yours. Basically, anyone that uses my tunes, I'm basically just giving them free money. These aren't fake tunes, you're seeing me do them right in front of you. This will be the one that I use in lobbies now, because I haven't got an all-motor-K on this account. So, there you go, quick and easy, front-wheel drive, all-motor-K, on a Civic tune, all yours. Absolutely no cost. So, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment on how many people you beat in this tune. Or if you think that you can beat me, go ahead. I want some competition. I want to see some of the subs try and give it a go. You know, if anyone does beat me that I don't know, so any I'm not going to call you randoms because I think that's a bit rude. But any unknown people that like aren't in the community already. So if you're beast mods and you're commenting on the video, oh yeah, I'll rake you. Yeah, no, okay. So any new people that no one's really heard of, hit me up. See if you can do anything. If you can, I'll give you money for it. But you won't need to pay. It's all free of charge. So if you like the tune, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new. Peace out, boys.